Today, I want to talk about another layer of the political grief so many of us are feeling right now, which is something psychologists call shared reality collapse. And this is what happens when two people who used to see the world in similar ways suddenly don't anymore. And for a lot of us, that's exactly what this political moment has done. We sit down with someone we know and we point out real, undeniable, and objective facts, like laws being broken, due process being thrown out the window, or a thousand other things we can all see happening in plain sight. But the person you know or love is sitting there across from you, telling you that they don't see it, that they see an entirely different reality, a different storyline, a different set of facts, a totally different landscape of truth. This experience is extremely disorienting and dysregulating, and I want to share some of the neuroscience behind this. When someone close to you starts seeing a completely different version of reality, your brain signals something called a social prediction error, which is a mismatch between how you expect someone to think or behave and what actually happens. It's our brain's way of saying, I can't predict this person anymore, and I don't know what's true with them. This activates an area of the brain called the anterior cingulate cortex, which is a region that monitors social situations and detects conflict and violation of norms. And this also activates a brain region called the anterior insula, which responds to uncertainty, emotional discomfort, and social pain. And this is why it feels both painful and dysregulating right now. The anterior insula is doing two things at once. It's generating the emotional pain of the disconnect, and it's throwing your nervous system into alarm mode when your social world stops making sense. Essentially, the anterior insula is the primary region behind the "this feels awful" part of what we're experiencing right now. So if you're feeling disoriented or heartbroken, or like you're speaking a completely different language with people you once felt aligned with, you can blame your anterior insula. But in all seriousness, I know I sound like a broken record on this point, but the antidote to shared reality collapse is grounding yourself with people who do share an objective reality with you. Your nervous system needs connection with people who are seeing the same world as you. That's what restores coherence and a sense of safety for your nervous system. And sometimes that also means making the really hard choice to put boundaries in place with people who simply can't meet you in a shared reality right now. Not out of anger, but out of protection for your mental health, your stability, and your ability to stay grounded in what's true.